with Ryan here from ARMOLOQ, and what's your call sign?
November Victor 5 Echo.
And tell us a little bit, what is ARMOLOQ?
ARMOLOQ is an American company that designs, manufacture, and sell protective cages and other peripherals for amateur, land mobile, and GMRS radios.
Nice, nice. And these protected cages help protect the radio inside bags or inside?
Bags, boxes, dashboard, on top of the dash, in between the seat, in the back of the truck, however you want to do it.
What gave you the inspiration of creating these?
Well, it actually helps, from what we find, our customers that use the cage are more likely to be active, to get active, because they're less likely to damage their radios. But the primary intent of the kit was, come here and I'll show you.
Yeah.
Is in your backpack. Now this is a small backpack because this is an example. But you put your radio in your backpack, you get to your campsite, your radio's in here, your battery is in here, all your equipment's in here, and now you've relocated your RF mounts. You don't have to take your radio out to play radio when you're in your campsite. It's the same for POTA and SOTA. This is a miniature version of a backpack. Here's a little satchel. These are some of our little toys. It's like our toy section. And this is what I call my skeletonized man pack. So I put a radio in a backpack and then got rid of the backpack.
Nice.
So you can see what's in there. Another option is, this is a great shot of, that's my field day kit right there. Now that is a very typical ham radio thing. It's whatever box you had with whatever components you had, and you just stomp them down in there, close the lid. And if there's an 857 down in there, I don't have to worry about breaking my knobs off. I don't have to worry about putting strain on the connectors on the back. Something that we don't think about is these older radios like the 857, the service for those is getting hard to get. Parts are getting hard to get. You darn sure don't want to break them. So for that radio, the cage for that 857 is $140. That's $140 insurance. That's a lot of money, but how expensive or how valuable is a broken radio? With something else, we don't just break knobs, we waller out connectors. So now you can put your, let's say you're doing some digital, you do an FT8, you can run your cable into the back of the radio with a loop and then zip tie the cable to the TPA cage, and now you've got a strain relief, okay? In my Jeep, I run a small ICOM mobile, and I have sticking out of my dash. That's what you see sticking out of the dash. My Jeep doesn't have doors on it. Stuff's coming and going all the time. Knobs are protected, my mic cable's protected. Even with the bigger radios, the 7300, the 991, the 710, not something to carry in a backpack, but something that you might have in the trunk of the car for POTA or SOTA. Something you might have in a box. You have a $1,000 radio, and for the larger cages, they're a little more expensive. They're $195, and that's a great bit of insurance for an expensive radio.
What's the cages made out of?
It's 50-52 aluminum. It's all laser cut, mandrel formed, and then powder coated.
Nice, nice. What is the battery box attachment? I saw it down here on the skeleton man pack.
Yeah. So this is a battery box we came up with. This is molded Kydex. It's specifically made to fit a 10 amp hour. The ones we have happen to be Dakota Lithium. We're not affiliated with Dakota Lithium, it just happens to be what I have, but they're 10 amp hour batteries. So it's made to mount to the back of the TPA. Let's see, over here's a good shot of them. There's the exact battery that I have in there.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you have that one, and then that's the same battery, but it's got the
enclosure?
the bottom on it. Yeah. Another option of mounting is on my 891, and this is the radio I used on 6 meters for field day this year. I have it mounted upright because if you mount, it's already a long radio, and if you mount it this way, now it's even longer. So I had the idea of going upright with it, and I also added another power connector so I can charge my lithium iron phosphate battery without taking it out of the box.
I love that idea. Let's look at the connectors you have back here. You said these are all ancillary connectors that you can purchase?
Yep. So you have the we have recently, I say recently, it's been a few months, we changed to TNC. We went all to TNC because we feel it's a more robust connector, a little bit more moisture resistant, especially for getting out and about. For this particular radio, you can relocate the USB, relocate the data, relocate the speaker or the CW key.
And that just screws on through the slats here. It's all mobile. You can put it up here if you want it. You can put it down here or on the side.
Anywhere you want it. All the notches on all of the TPAs are the size to fit a normal T-nut. The same thing that's like on an ARMOLOQ, like on a rifle. It's the same. It's the same. It's actually the same T-nuts.
Nice. What all the radios do you support?
Oh, we got a pretty good list of them. You know, the older ones, of course, it started with the 818, the 817, 818, 857, 706, 7000. Then your bigger ones, the 7300, 710, 991. The newer Yaesu mobiles, the FTM 300, 400, 500, 891. The newest one is the 705 over here. That's a great setup.
Oh, look
What's
at
really
that.
cool about this setup, the cage for the 705, it's on sale for the show for I think they're $145. So yeah, and this setup transforms like if you were going to put it in your backpack, you run out of your backpack, or if you're say maybe you're doing POTA and you're on the park bench, you can flip it up. And now you don't have to put a bag of chips under it or something, so you can or squat down and look at it, or however you ever got to prop it up. That's a battery box. Yep.
Nice, nice. Where can we go to find more information?
ARMOLOQ.com. Go into whatever search engine you're looking into. Type in ARMOLOQ, ARMOLOQ.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
You betcha.
Have a good Hamfest.